Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons and Dummies, a weekly podcast following four friends as they battle across a homebrewed world called Antiriath in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Step into our mystical world called Antiriath and follow our party of three dummies as they adventure across the lands. Talik Grug, half-orc, half-mystery, the fighter, played by Taylor. Bodyknock Greenleaf, the halfling rogue with a penchant for taking things that don't belong to him, played by Josh. And the ever-mysterious Eclarian Shadow, half-elf ranger from the Eclarian Mountains, played by Seth. And last but not least, the creator of our beautiful world, the man of many voices, and our dungeon master, Sam. Hello and welcome back to the show, Dungeons and Dragons and Dummies listeners. This is a very, very special in-person episode. It is our second time getting together, all the way back to episodes 3 and 4 of this campaign. So it's been a long time coming. It's very fun. It is very chaotic, and we get a little inebriated, a little out of control, and we talk over each other. So if that's not your thing, I apologize. Hang with us. We will be back to our normal recording process soon. I just want to remind you, lovely listeners, the audio is not perfect on this as we are not professionals at this in-person recording process, but it's pretty good. It's a hell of a lot better than episodes 3 and 4 were, so I hope you enjoy. In the last few episodes, the party left Biliatok, heading west in search of the Old Moon Tower, hoping to find where the druid resides. They decided to go under the Copperstone Mountains and use the old dwarven mines with the help of a friendly mole people called the Kretoks. When they arrived to the Kretok village, they discovered that they were having issues with the kobolds, and the kobolds were blocking our path through the mines. We decided to team up with the kobolds and help them rid their village of an unwelcome invader, the Quagoths, who seemed to come from the Underdark. After a hard-fought battle, the gang was able to help the kobolds retake their village. The chief of the kobolds, Gildnarn, gave Talik a new magical weapon called Big Bone. The party continued their way west out of the mines and took a long rest on the edge of the Copperstone Mountains. They can see the Old Moon Tower off in the distance, and that is where we rejoin our party.
Okay, so first things first, y'all leveled up level 6. Does anybody have any cool new abilities that they want to share? Anything weird they did?
I got a second attack.
So you took another level in fighter?
I took another level in fighter, so I have a second attack now.
That's going to be huge.
Yeah, I'm super
I
excited.
think that was a smart move to jump back to that, get that power bomb.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
I got some more HP.
Yeah, I know Seth doesn't want to reveal much about his plans. Bodyknock, you anything cool?
I got some proficiencies. I took a deception and sleight of hand.
Oh, you got expertise.
Yeah, expertise.
So now you have
You get a +1 in
plus
those?
9s in them?
So basically my stealth, it's like ungameable almost.
Remember how his stealth is like crazy? So rogues have something called expertise, where instead of adding their proficiency bonus once, they add their proficiency bonus twice.
Wow.
So he gets his dex, then +6 right now. So that's why his stealth is like a +9 and he pretty much can't fail.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what's everybody drinking?
Well, me and you are drinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Do you want to share?
I don't know what it is.
Oh, it is a bourbon barrel aged Bock, honey Bock, from a local Arkansas brewery called Lost 40.
Excellent. What are you drinking, Taylor?
I have
Talik?
a Promenade Hazy IPA from Hutton & Smith.
From Chattanooga.
Tennessee beer.
Nice.
There you go. What about Seals? What are you consuming?
So this is a very rare find. This is a Bush Latte.
A Bush Latte!
What are the tasting notes on the Bush
From the
Latte?
United States of America.
Boom!
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh yeah, that's good. It's trash water and cardboard.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yum.
I'm
And
also
bubbles.
drinking some kind of cranberry pomegranate energy juice
Yeah.
dumped in
Freaking
with
caffeine cranberry juice.
a couple of ounces of Beefeater gin.
And we just drank a very special beer called the Druid, which is a perfect segue.
Very fitting. I would like to take everyone to Imagination Land.
Oh, back. We're back to
We're back to
Imagination
It's been a while.
It has been a while.
Welcome back to Imagination Land. Okay. So, if you will, for a moment, wipe your mind clean, darkness, and then imagine a moonlit night. Blue moon light filters through the trees over a wooded road. Leaves rustle in the wind as a pair of young travelers shuffle along the damp soil and rotting leaves of a well-trodden path. As they walk, they look nervously around them. "We should hurry, Javron. They say there's a spirit lives in these woods, a shadow of a demon." Javron retorts in a young voice that he artificially makes sound deeper. "You don't really believe all that nonsense, do you, sis? A mystical being cuts down grown men like mice before disappearing into the night? It's just a fairy tale made up to scare little kids. I tell you, if I saw this shadow, I'd give him a piece of pain and power." Kissing his fist with the last line. His boasting is cut short by a long, low chuckle coming from ahead on the path. More chuckles join in as several men emerge from behind the trees. "Well, look at what we have here. A real tough guy, eh? What'd you say those bony things are called? Pain and powder? Yeah, that's about right. It's gonna be painful as we turn him into powder." He lets out a whistle, and the closest man lunges at the two young travelers. Javron steps bravely in front of his sister, and squinting, lets fly a wild haymaker. Much to everyone's surprise, the man falls to the ground at his feet. Javron shakily raises his fist back up. "Who else wants a taste?" Fear in his voice causing it to crack noticeably. Two more men approach, this time more cautiously and with scimitars drawn. As they get within a few steps, a ripple of darkness flashes across the path and back into the woods. Both men reach down to find a deep gash across their bellies as they collapse to the ground. "What the hell's going on here? What kind of trick are you trying to pull, kid?" The thug in charge barks to his men. "Don't just stand there! Gut the little piglet!" At that, the remaining four men charge at the young family. Javron clenches his sister and closes his eyes, but no blade pierces him. He turns around to see four more bodies lying on the ground and a hooded figure standing in the center, blade glinting in the moonlight. The leader stammers out, "The stories, they're true! The clan shadow's real!" Javron raises to his feet and watches as the thug leader rushes by them in his hurry to retreat to the woods. By the time he feels safe enough to turn around, the hooded man is gone. And as we fade back from the blackness of that scene, we see a familiar face with white spiked hair tossing and turning in his bed, and the echo of a voice in the background saying, "Shadow, Shadow, it is time. It is time for you to use my power."
Ooh.
So you guys wake up fully rested outside of the
Dick Farm.
outside of the caves on the side of the mountain. So y'all are on the west side of the Copperstone mountain range. Y'all just came out of the caves, the Greetalk Cobalt caves, and y'all, if you remember, looked up the mountain pass to up the mountain and saw the Old Moon's Tower, at least as what you figure is an old wizard's tower way up the hill, probably a mile or so up the hill from you guys. But y'all are basically there. Now all you have to do is get to it.
And we're gonna play Candyland.
So,
Take it away.
for those that can't see,
In a book.
the DM has put an epic mountain climbing map on a large flat screen that is before us that we're going to prepare to traverse, and I can only assume it will not be quite as friendly as it currently appears.
Yeah. We've got our little minis on a big ass TV laid on the table here. Super fun.
Alright, so a couple things to cover. So you guys are climbing up a steep mountain. It appears to be very rocky, and there's parts of it that don't even have a path or anything. So y'all are going to be climbing some parts. So just to rehash, anywhere you see these kind of lateral rocks that look like they've got good handholds and stuff visually on the map, that's going to be a DC 10 climb check. So each of these squares is 5 feet. So remember, if y'all fall in my games, every 10 feet, it's that divided by 10 squared. And that's how many D4 I roll. So in other words, if you fall 10 feet, 1D4. You fall 20 feet, that's 4D4. You fall 30 feet, that's 9D4. You fall 40 feet, that's 16D4.
So
We fall 40
Is
feet.
my check smaller by any chance?
It is not.
Okay.
now
Your
what
check
kind
isn't
of-
smaller. I was looking at that. Your ability just lets you move at full
No
speed.
movement cost,
Now, that might help you because sometimes they'll be traveling 15 feet in a round,
And I
so
can
they
go
might have to
full-
roll
yeah,
twice
yeah.
to get up. You know, if you were climbing up something this tall, if there's a rope, a ladder, anything like that, y'all don't need to roll. It would be it'd be like a DC 5 or not even a check. So I'm never gonna have you guys roll up a ladder or a rope or anything. Y'all are all tough. If we had a frail old wizard, it'd be different.
We all should be moving our full distance because my favorite terrain is a mountain.
Okay, hold on. That's only overland travel, right? That's not.
Climbing. Specific. He's talking climbing
This is
specific.
just-
Yeah, these are like sheer cliffs.
Well, and even if there was like a bramble patch in combat, I don't think that prevents this. I think it should only be overland travel.
While traveling for an hour or more in your favorite terrain,
Right.
you gain the following benefits. Difficult terrain does not slow your group's travel. Your group cannot become lost except by magical
Yeah.
means. Even when you are engaged in another activity while traveling, such as foraging, navigating, or tracking, you remain alert to danger. If you are traveling alone, you can move stealthily at a normal pace. When you forage, you find twice as much food as you normally would. While tracking other creatures, you also learn their exact number, their sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area.
So my understanding for all that stuff is that's very much like a overall.
Like fast traveling.
Yeah, that's if you're traveling like a long distance. Because it says when you're traveling an hour or more. So like this is just encounter based. We're gonna be taking it step by step. So like when y'all traveled to the grotto, we used that. But I don't think that would apply in this scenario.
Okay, so it is the 9th day of Scorch. So I had in my notes that we started our battle against the Quagoths at 2 a.m. on the 8th day of Scorch.
Then y'all went.
We exited the cave, the mines, around dawn, 6 a.m.
No, we said you'll start at 2 a.m. Y'all did, because y'all had to go all the way back and forth across the mines twice. So I was saying y'all didn't get out till sunset of the 8th.
Sunset on the 8th. So then it is 6 a.m. on the 9th day of Scorch.
Correct. Yep.
We long rested outside the mines.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we already all rolled for HP. 'cause
We've
we
already
leveled
rolled
up.
for HP, leveled up.
I'm sorry, just housekeeping because my notes got.
Yeah, and at some point y'all have to put those stones in your D&D Beyond. I'll tell you this right now, those stones have the same properties that your other ones have, which is if you have a stone in your possession that still has charges, it gives you resistance to that element. So y'all had at least 3 of each. I think y'all should each at least have 1 of each.
All right, how many do we have?
11.
It was 4 and 7.
4 of which one?
4 lightning, 7 thunder.
Okay, I'll take 1 lightning.
1 lightning, 1 thunder. So you will all have resistance to lightning thunder damage as long as you have one with a charge.
Well, there's
on it.
7 thunders
Sure.
and 4 lightnings. So I'm gonna take 1 lightning and 2 thunders.
Yeah, everybody can do that, and then there will be spares. I assume Item Master will take the.
Give Seals the extras.
I'm not the smallest motherfucker. Y'all making me carry everything.
Yeah, but you actually use it. You're good
That's
at using
right.
stuff.
I'm gonna carry 1
What I
thunder.
remember.
You're gonna
I
carry
forgot I had
One's
one.
thunder.
You probably won't want to beach because they give you resistance to that damage type.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot I completely
I
bought
don't-
this magic and sleep arrows.
You did forget about those. That's unusual. Okay.
Well, those also, I don't think they were on D&D Beyond as a set item, so I didn't add them
How about
to my inventory.
Okay, so where are we? Do we know
It's
what
on
we
the kitchen
have?
counter, I think. Beef eater. Eat the beef.
You ever had beef eater?
I like
It's,
it.
it's my second favorite gym.
It's one of my faves. Yeah.
Can we get a potion check? Health potion check?
I shoved my last one up the hamster's
So
ass.
you're out.
Yeah.
I've got one regular.
Okay, I have one regular.
Kinda fucking smoke
Ooh. Ooh.
Newports, I'll smoke them.
So we left at 2 a.m. on
Anybody wants to donate Newports to our P.O. box that we might have one day when we become famous?
Body knock needs his nukes.
Just get a carton of Cools in there.
5 years from now, someone's gonna start listening, and we're gonna have a PO box at that point. And someone's gonna send Newports.
That'd be great.
I hope we're still doing the pod 5 years from
We'll
now.
be having tribal water.
That
We
would
will
make
be.
me
We'll
happy.
be having tribal water wars in 5 years, guys. Don't act like this society's gonna exist.
Oh, IRL or in
He's probably right.
You do
Interior.
understand, if that ever happens,
Oh, trust me, we're all good.
you gotta get here.
I got you.
You've never been.
You pop up the bat signal. I've got all the guns. I'm coming.
You've never been to the ranch, but I promise you, we will be locked the fuck down.
Does it have a train station?
It can.
Taylor.
a
Now.
Yellowstone style train station.
Place where you take people to make them disappear.
Oh yeah, we've got a. Never mind, I'm not saying that.
Okay. Is the housekeeping complete?
Yes, except that I'm using my potion of climbing.
Oh.
How long does it last? 1
hour.
Okay.
Cool.
Awesome. So you look up this hill and you're like, fuck that.
Yeah, I use it.
What does it do?
So for 1 hour, my climbing speed is equal to my walking speed. During this time, you have advantage on strength athletics checks you make to climb, and the potion is
He's gonna be faster
separated
than me.
into brown, silver, and gray layers resembling bands of stone. Shaking the bottle fails to mix the colors.
So that's weird phrasing because normally when you have a climb speed, you do not make checks to climb. But then that one said your climbing speed is equal to your walking speed. So you should be able to move
So
30
that
feet.
gives him a climb speed.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it said you have advantage on climb checks, which seems useless. Why would you be making
That's
a
like-
check?
it's giving you two rules, basically.
Yeah, I guess is what it's saying is if for some reason it was like a perfectly sheer wall and you were like, not even a spider could climb up this thing. It's so slick.
You can
have
still
to make a
check it, basically.
You still get a check and get advantage.
Yeah.
That's
Fair.
That makes
But
sense.
like you're
Really
not
cool,
gonna you're
yeah.
not gonna roll tonight.
That's a weird.
There's nothing hard enough to climb that you're gonna do.
What's your walk speed?
30.
30 feet.
So he's faster than me.
Yeah.
Climbing now.
Yeah. So he's a better climber than you.
So the only person
Magically.
with struggle is or
Actually, Seals' roll is worse. Body Knock's roll is
Because
worse.
that roll a full 10.
Right. So but you could crawl up this whole first wall in one round.
Right.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you could basically go up the whole thing, and there's ladders.
we're going to the Tower of Light.
Moon Tower.
Old Moon Tower. Old Moon Tower.
I just want you to know it is fully our intention to get to the Old Moon Tower.
Good.
Okay.
I already told him.
You're prepared? Oh, yeah, that's right.
He's like, yeah, I mean, he doesn't think we're going to, I don't think.
Yeah. If you get there, I'll go get my computer and we'll do it on Tailspire.
This looks great.
Isn't this cool?
Yeah, it's fun. I like it. I've seen stuff like this.
Okay, so I'm not rolling. I'm actually happy about that. That makes me very anxious.
That's funny to me.
Why?
Not rolling what?
Look, I'm gonna put my feet in and see you on Instagram.
Oh, please don't.
Checks. Checks make me nervous. Make me anxious.
They do.
Yeah. Strength checks.
Really?
So you
Any-
don't have to roll
They're
them?
my part. I told he's not. That thing gives him a climb speed of 30 feet.
Any contested check makes me nervous.
These are only this is only a DC 10 climb check.
I think
so I'm
it's-
gonna make him roll for that if he has a climb speed.
I think is what it is I'm super competitive. I don't care to compete against you guys. That's what
We
makes me
know.
anxious.
We were talking about that earlier.
We were talking about how it makes for a good podcast that you get really upset at your bad rolls. You're the only one who cares. We don't care. You're always like,
or like when you rushed
you can hear him. He goes,
Arendelle, he was like, well, I fucking killed us. I rushed in here, and now we're gonna die.
and then he goes, I listened to one, and he goes, unfortunate. So like every,
so upset.
if he gets any low roll, and I'm always just like 1. You're like, okay, and then you're like, I'm like, okay. You're like, unfucking fortunate.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
So-
Fucking fortunate.
But I don't want to compete against y'all.
Oh, I know, but you don't want to get low rolls, and you don't want to die.
No, it upset, dude.
If you die, you're gonna be pissed.
I was so fucking triggered.
Well, imagine now we've been playing for 8 months.
Let's not
You're
talk
gonna be
about it.
devastated.
We'd have to skip a week.
Okay, I just rolled this die. I just rolled this die twice. It was a 1, then a 20.
Oh
Tonight's
wow,
gonna be crazy.
it's juiced.
Tonight's gonna be crazy.
Give me that die. I want to hold it for you.
I read
Ones, I mean.
Don't give a shit if every other roll is a 20.
So-
Yeah.
we're dead.
y'all will like this. It relates to that, but
He's gonna kill us.
I was reading this Reddit post of this guy, which this is epic, by the way. He has a D&D group. Oh no, it was Colville, the guy you sent me.
Yeah, he's great.
I watched a video he did, and it was talking about dealing with the deaths of players as a DM. And he said he had a group, Sam's probably seen this, that played at work. And so I guess like after work, they stayed in the office and played, which is pretty
They
epic.
made video games. I don't even know if they stay in the office. I bet they played on
He was a video game developer. And so he was the
a
DM.
writer.
He had
For a video game
no...
developer.
Yeah, what was the big game that he did that he said?
Mercenaries.
Mercenaries.
He loved, but
yeah.
he worked at Turtle Rock that made Evolve.
Right.
And he worked on Evolve, but he was like not writing anything. It's just like lore.
Right.
So
one of his players, he had a table of new players like us, and one of the players dies. So he storms off in the office, like
pissed off in the office, storms
like
off.
goddamn, goes to the bathroom, storms off, blah blah. Well, the other player is like, well, I
Oh,
guess
is
the
it
game's
over? Do we
over.
not
So
play
he
the
goes,
game anymore?
well, I fucking charge in. And they're like, okay. He just gets leveled, so he dies. And then the other guy calms down and comes back and goes, okay, I'm calm. I've thought about my other character.
know,
Let's
I'm
go ahead and roll
excited about
it.
my
It was
new
like
character.
a few hours, like an hour. He cooled off. Then the other guy's like, well, if I knew he was gonna come back and do that, I wouldn't have kamikazed my character. But so I don't know if he let him do it.
I bet he.
That's
pretty
pretty
chill.
similar to when my first death in the ocean's vagina.
Yeah. This is a very linear map. Y'all are climbing a mountain. Y'all see your minis. Y'all can move them. You guys see a familiar sight up ahead on the ridge. Some of these fire-tailed goats.
Hey!
Your old buddies. Just kind of hanging out on the mountain ledge. They're just kind of doing goat things, standing on a fucking sheer cliff on their little 2 tippy toes. They're just kind of hopping around, doing
Okay.
their thing.
Shadow has an affinity for the fire-tailed goats.
Shadow's angry.
Okay.
So Shadow rummages around and is really close to his nutsack and reaches down into the bag that he has tucked inside of the front of his waistband and pulls out a fuzzy ball
Yeah, okay, that's where I thought we were going.
and throws it.
So you keep a bag full of fuzzy balls in the front of your pants.
Yeah, tucked inside.
Okay, all right.
the
I just wanna make
inside.
sure
On the
we all know
inside.
what's happening here.
On the inside. Where's my
I'm gonna do
D8?
another beer.
Let's fucking
What is it?
go!
What's the egg?
It's
Brown bear.
Please tell me brown bears have a climb speed. That's gonna make my day.
You're gonna piss the
I
stick
bet
ass
they
off.
do.
Hell yeah.
Cocaine bear.
Cocaine Bear. I'm naming this thing Cocaine Bear.
All right.
So,
Give him a
We
little
named
toot.
it Cocaine Bear.
okay, so Cocaine Bear is a perfect name for it because my daughter got a hold of this mini and painted it multicolored
It's purple and lime green. It looks
Oh,
like the
he's-
Joker.
and yellow.
The Joker cocaine bear. So I throw it 20 feet.
So you throw it 20 feet. So you want to throw it like here, or you could probably even throw it up here.
Yeah, I throw it up there.
Okay.
Oh.
So you throw a bear up there. What?
Climb speed is 30 feet.
Okay. What does the bear do when it lands? Pokeball out.
Oh, it aggroes.
It's just immediately Cocaine Bear just starts roaring and chasing him. Okay, so just start running away. They have a speed of 40 feet and a climb speed equal to it. So they just like run off as the bear chases them.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna follow up the mountain behind them all.
Got decoded.
So you guys climb up these stairs. Or not stairs, ladder. There's a ladder up the first little part. So I don't know which way you guys want to go. I assume you climbers. What are y'all doing?
These two are the climbers,
So
right?
any sort of ladder, rope, that's no check required.
I'm also in the back.
I'm gonna come shuffle over to this rope to the right, see if I can get up this cliff.
Okay. Yeah. So you go ahead and climb on up. The rope's no problem. You can climb up that rope.
Okay. What are you doing, Shadow? I'm scared. He just rolled.
Oh, y'all can't see me randomly roll when we're on the thing. I roll all the time. That's funny.
I'm
Was that an
bear.
encounter roll?
Oh, so that your bear shuffles up
Yeah.
to there?
We need to
I
have
don't know,
him on our
30
flank
feet.
for sure. Yeah.
Although-
Where's 30 feet?
That would
Rambo?
be 5 feet.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
So the bear
Six.
shuffles up, and the shadow stays a good solid 10 feet behind the bear. The bear's leading the way.
Okay.
So ladder's no movement.
Yeah, ladder's free. And these, if you want to come up these, it's a DC 10.
Can I go up that way?
Yeah, you
without
can go
one?
up that
Okay.
without a check. That's
Three,
kind of
four, 5. I'm at the
Yeah,
bottom of the
you-
rope.
You
then.
can go up the rope.
Okay.
We're not in an issue.
I'm gonna be
right
on the
now.
butt of him. Then.
Okay, me and Body Knock over to the right, Bear and Shadow to the left, okay?
Okay. So yeah, you guys come up the first kind of cliff face there. There's a little bit of a clearing here. There's actually some man-made structures here. A stairwell that leads up the next 30 feet or so as there's a shallow grade. And as that stairwell goes up to another landing, the landing y'all are standing on now has a river running kind of off to the north. And that river is being fed from a spring coming out of the mountain that actually has eroded out a cave there.
Cool.
What did you make this then, by the way?
I didn't make this.
Oh, you
I
didn't?
found this
Okay.
map. I'll give a shout out on the Insta of who made this
Yeah,
map.
because I'm gonna post
This is- yeah,
pictures
this is
of it.
cool.
Yeah, they did a fantastic job. Anyway, so the cave, there's a cave with a spring coming out of it. Up the next little batch, it's about 20 feet waterfall falling down. That's parallel to the stairs. The stairs go up about 20 feet.
Okay.
So, yeah, what do you guys do next?
He's gonna roll perception with advantage.
Yeah, advantage on hearing and smell-based checks.
So that'll be a nat 20.
Nat 20.
It's actually a 19
20 and a
and a
19.
20.
Wow. Okay, so your brown bear smells something absolutely delicious to your average brown bear.
Salsa
A very strong seafood smell coming from the river.
Ocean pussy.
Yeah, it's just like a load of it. And
Okay.
he's just entranced.
Coming from the river to his left,
Coming from the spring coming out of
out
the
of the
river.
cave.
Okay.
It's coming
Yeah.
out of a cave.
So
A cave, but you're like, wow, I thought that was just like a spring coming out of there. Surprised there's, anything that would have his interest. So I assume that he's interested. Well, how much control do you have over this creature?
it does anything I tell it to.
That's what
If
I
I
thought.
don't tell it to do something, then it acts on its natural behavior.
Okay, so if you told him to scout out, he's probably going to start moving towards that water because he probably smells it.
Probably. In the meantime, Shadow is going to cast Primeval Awareness,
Okay.
which
Paranoia!
will sense whether there is an aberration, celestial, dragon, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead present within 1 mile, or within up to 6 miles if you're in your favored terrain.
Oh, wow.
This feature does not reveal the creature's location or number.
It's just that there is one within 6
Do
miles.
you know what kind of thing it is?
He just read them all.
No. Does it reveal what it is? Does it say,
Oh.
I sense celestials in the presence?
I can't remember.
Okay.
It does not specify on my sheet, so I'd have to
So
go.
here's what I'm going to describe. You sense a strong energy. You sense a strong, fairly chaotic and aggressive, almost predatorial energy somewhere within that range.
Okay.
That's fucking terrifying.
Chaotic and
Yeah,
predatory.
Taylor's just like, okay. So as your bear is sniffing at this water, he is kind of looking around trying to find these fish, and he looks up, and he looks into the cave, and the bristles on his spine raise up. And not long after, you see what causes him raise as a huge
Holy
crab
shit!
comes crawling out of the cavern. And I need everybody to roll some fucking initiative.
Let's go, baby.
Blue is
Zoidberg. Why not Zoidberg?
So, Talik, bear rolled 13. Wait, what was your total, Seth?
Shadow
Yeah.
9, Bear 13.
Okay. I thought you might have tied, but you did not. Alright. Talik, what you doing? You're first.
Will you hand me a stick just for ease?
Yeah.
Do you think it matches
This
up
is 30
fairly?
feet. Well, it should. Let me see.
Oh, that's pretty damn close. That's like perfect. Well,
It's a tiny bit short, but we'll just
Okay.
remember you need to go a
just
little
that's
further.
just easier for me. Can I come this way?
Yeah,
How
so
tall
this
is
the waterfall's about 20 feet tall.
And he's at the top.
And he's at the top of the waterfall.
If I come up these stairs, I'll be even with him.
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna go up the stairs and be even with him.
Okay.
So I'm gonna come up here,
Alright. And you still probably got another 10 feet or so.
maybe like there, and then I want to use my charger ability.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna
absolutely.
use my dash action to rush him.
Yeah.
All right, so
So you use your charger.
all right, so
ability.
I came up the stairs and moved 30. I'm using my dash action to move another 30 to charge up to this guy, and I'm wielding my brand new dragon leg bone
Oh shit.
Yes.
weapon called Big Bone.
Big bow.
Oh, big hit him with a big bone.
And I am going
Big
to
bone.
use my
hit him with a high.
So you get extra damage if you hit. That's better than it should ever have been. That has no right being that
As
delicious.
a-
what is it?
As a
It's
nos
moss, cranberry,
as a
and jam.
aficionado,
Oh.
I tried this.
It's delicious.
It's like bathtub hooch.
It's worse than bathtub hooch, but it's perfect.
Somebody's onto something here. Somebody's onto something here. It needs Fresca.
You're right. You're right.
All right, here we go, boys. I'm doing something crazy.
Sponsor us, brewmate.
Yes.
Sponsor us, Brewmate.
Brewmate, sponsor us. Hutton Smith Brewery, sponsor us. Beefeater Gin, sponsor us.
Lost 40, sponsor us.
Maraschino Cherries, Luxardo.
Dude, I just like that cherry.
Cool cigarette.
Man.
All right, so Solid runs 30 feet up the stairs, sees this fucking crab, dashes over 30 feet, rushes it. He's got his brand new weapon, the
Big
Big
Bone.
Bone Dragon Sword. I'm gonna activate it, so I become one with this thing, and lightning sparks off of
Do you
it.
have a heart on when
So
that
you
happens?
popped your boner.
I got Big Bone
You
between
get
my
a
legs.
narwhal where it literally has a bone in it.
It's electric.
Is it thunder or
It's
lightning?
like a raccoon penis.
Thunder is sonic. It's like a sound.
Thunder.
Thunder. The bone.
So you get like, it's like a baseball bat, like humming in your hands. Like,
It's humming in my hand with like vibrating with the sound. And I'm gonna swing this thing. And I'm gonna roll
Hit him with a big
a.
dick.
I got a +8 to hit. So I got a 17 to hit.
That hits.
So, question about these thunderstones. If I find a Pikachu, is it usable?
I plead the fifth.
Can I have another D6? Like just to have?
Oh, yeah, here.
Because my weapon is 2d6.
I wanted to give him one.
No, I have a bucket full of D6s.
I have 3.
I've got a pocket full of D6.
Fuck off.
Ooh, I rolled 2 5s. That's 10 plus
Have you?
5. That's 15 plus the charger is a D8.
What? The charger is just extra damage.
The charger is 5 extra damage. I was wrong. That's 20 plus a massive sonic boom comes out of this thing as I strike, and I do an additional 3 damage. I did 23 damage. Now let me get this straight. Okay, so I'm with the charger action as a bonus action. I get to attack. Now that I have 2 attacks, do I get to make both? Fair.
So with your bonus action, you don't. This is the exception.
So I crush this dude, do 23 damage, and a giant thunderclap rains out.
Thunderclap.
Thunderclap. It can be heard from 300 feet away.
Holy
So it just burns birds like as they like fly out of trees way off in the distance.
You being understrung.
Yeah. Understrong.
Okay,
And I will end my turn.
and you will end your turn. Fair. All right. It is the bear's turn, Seth.
So
What's
the bear,
The bears.
the first thing the bear will do
Cocaine
is the cocaine bear will make a roll to swipe its claw.
First, he does
Okay.
a key bump.
And that'll be a 14 to hit.
You didn't magnifying glass.
14.
Man, it was
Glances off of this crab's tough carapace.
It's gigantic.
It's
It
tough.
is, but it's thick, hard.
In a
shitness.
rage, when it misses its claw attack, it swings back and it throws its head forward.
It's thick, hard, and chitinous.
It wants to eat its thick, hard, chitinous body.
And that'll be a 19 plus 6. So 20
That one.
with a bite. And it'll bite this thing for 1d8 plus 4.
That's pretty fucking solid
That's
damage.
pretty good. Good job.
Got a bear out
Good job,
of this
bear.
thing.
11 damage.
Ooh.
Max. Oh, no, not max.
Almost max.
Damn. Okay. But here's the thing. It's the crab's turn.
I don't like that. He looks way too
He
excited.
is 100% going to try to kill us tonight.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So first thing.
I-
Why invited us all here?
It's IRL.
This is a hit.
I got
So
a pin.
first
We're
things
good.
first. He is going to make a claw attack at both Talik and
In one swipe?
he's going to take 2 attacks.
Okay.
One attack at Talik, one attack at the bear. Talik, you're first. Ah, you're fucking AC. I mean, that's a 15 to hit, but I'm sure that misses.
Misses.
Alright, this one's at the bear. Claw attack.
The bears.
Oh, that's also a 15.
Hits.
Okay, so he grabs this bear in his claw. He's gonna do some damage as he grips him.
Oh, God.
So he's gonna do
He grips him.
9 damage, and the bear is grappled. So the bear is grappled, and it's a DC 11. I'll just tell you right now.
To bust out.
Escape check. So athletics or acrobatics, DC 11 check to break out. I don't know if the bear even has proficiency. He might have
Plus,
athletics.
he has
with
plus
proficiency.
4 in strength.
Oh, so he doesn't need proficiency with that. Jesus.
Yeah. He's proficient in.
He's probably just proficient in perception.
He used to wrestle
He's
Khabib.
yeah.
Look at that damn crab.
Okay,
So what am I rolling?
On his next turn.
On his turn, you can roll to escape, or you can just try to attack from within him, but you'll have negatives.
I'll have what?
You'll be at disadvantage to attack. I believe.
He's holding the bear up in the air in his claw.
My God, what a fucking beast!
So while grappled, your speed is 0. That's it.
You just can't.
So you just can't get away. And then it is Shadow's turn.
Shadow is going to use his special creature bow,
Drekben.
Drekben.
Drekben. He's a creature, right?
He is a beast.
He's a beast.
Yes, he is a beast.
the beast.
He is a huge beast. He's huge size.
How big is he?
He's literally.
Large?
he's like as big as this mini.
He's a
like,
Karkanos
A
from
Chinese
Mark.
spy balloon.
Yeah.
He's a Karkanos
He's
from
about
Mark.
the size of
The
one of
video
those.
game.
He's probably 20-foot diameter carapace.
Okay.
Like his leg span is
How many bananas?
30
is that?
feet. Bananas?
I need a banana scale.
200 bananas?
How many school buses?
I can feel that.
1.
So
All right.
It's a third of
All
a
right.
Chinese spy
Here we
balloon.
go.
Yeah.
What is this? This is Drekben attack?
One
This is
third
a
of
direct
the
bin attack
spot
number 1.
Alright, Drekben number 1.
It's gonna be a 22 to hit.
Hit him with a big dick.
So,
You have to roll
due to the
again.
fact that he's a beast, I
Again,
roll.
See if it's a crit.
It's gonna be a 15. No, 16.
That's a crit.
That's a crit. Okay, and he is damaged. So, although I did not cast Hunter's Mark, that was my mistake. It will have Colossus Slayer, which is gonna be.
We're eating good.
That's a D8, right?
Yeah, roll a
Crab
twice,
cakes for dinner.
Get them Jameis Winston's.
I don't re-roll
though.
on
Not
those.
rolling on the blade.
So 18 damage. Can you do a bonus action in the middle of your double attack?
What kind of bonus action do you have?
Hunter's Mark.
That's a bonus action cast? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Technically, you probably couldn't, but like,
But you're the DM.
Well, yeah. Also, I feel
Actually-
kind of bad you just did an attack without doing it.
Actually,
You
I'm
wanna
not
save your spell
casting
slot?
Hunter's Mark.
The way you looked at so like the decision wasn't that weird, but the way you looked at me freaked me out.
He's got new
All right,
stuff.
body knock. I get. Oh,
I'm
you're
still attacking. That's gonna be a 20.
Roll it
That'll
again.
hit. See if it's a crit.
That's gonna be 15. That's crit. All right.
I think it's
I
AC.
think I'll know his
15.
AC now.
Yeah.
I need a D8.
Yeah.
Cause you rolled a 14 right there.
Yeah.
There it is.
No, I didn't miss.
Is my dash is the same as my
Oh
The
my
bear.
god.
No, my dash is the same as my wild speed?
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it'd be
So,
another
so,
Two
so
wands.
50 total if I use my dash as
50
bonus.
total, and you can use it as a bonus because you're.
Yeah, my
All right, Seth's damage. On the second round.
that's what I was
19.
reading in Wild One.
19.
And that was with 2 1s.
Hit him with the big
That's
two.
with 2
Oh my
1s.
gosh. Okay,
That is an awesome die.
Let's go.
body knock. It is your turn.
All right.
Oh, I moved up by the water's edge so I could actually
Like right
like
here.
right there.
So that's
Yeah.
still 20 feet up. Just so you know.
I figured.
Okay.
All right,
I'm
that-
just saying so that I could actually line of sight.
Yeah.
That's essentially what I'm gonna do. Is I'm
Yeah,
gonna
in
use
fact, I'm gonna say that you would have needed to jump up on this rock to see because of the angle.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna use my movement plus cunning action to do my dash from a bonus
Yeah,
action.
move 50
So I'm
feet.
gonna move 50, which puts me. I can basically get right there.
okay, yeah. Let's hop you up on these rocks so you can actually
Okay.
see. All right.
And yeah, that's good.
And then what are you doing?
Well, I use my action and bonus action on that, right?
No,
'Cause
no.
with cunning action, I thought my movement was
So
my action,
moving
then
is
bonus.
just moving.
Okay, so I
And
used
then
the bonus
you use
action
your
basically
bonus
as
action to
okay.
move faster. And now you still have action.
Cool. Okay.
So you can like jerk off or whatever you want to do.
That's what I
I
plan
assume it
on.
only takes 6 seconds.
I'm gonna go. Hey, hold on. Time out.
DM burn.
Uh,
D&D burn.
Was that this jazz or what is that? Slam poetry snap?
I was just trying to
Boom,
snap
roasted.
up. Poor
Boom,
seals.
roasted.
no, I'm good. I mean, I can make it go 6 to 60. It doesn't matter. Whatever I'm feeling that day.
Are you counting the range to this guy?
I know I don't
With
need
your
Yeah,
it.
you can
fucking
shoot like 300 feet.
foot range? You can probably shoot the whole length of this. What's it
I
say?
can. It's 230.
230, yeah. He's already looked at it. He's like, yeah, I can shoot the whole map.
I'm just trying to think of what I'm gonna do here. Can crabs go to sleep? Sleep arrows?
Crabs definitely can go to sleep.
You could always run away from the crab if you put it to sleep.
Or we could dismember it while it's asleep. He grows.
If you hit it while it's asleep, it
If you
wakes
hit it while
up.
it's asleep, it'll wake up.
Oh, fuck.
But I will say, melee attacks on an unconscious creature have advantage.
So one
No,
person
no, no.
gets advantage?
They're automatically crits. Melee attacks on an unconscious creature are
Oh,
automatically
damn.
crits.
That might be worth it.
I'm gonna sleep arrows ass. Then.
Yeah.
I'm next.
So
Well-
it's all like,
I'm next,
You're,
yeah.
you're gonna have to give some help with that because we don't even have that in D&D Beyond.
it's a DC 15 check for him.
Yeah.
If you hit.
And so that is what puts him. So there's no damage action right now, or a hit,
It
right?
still does damage, but it does bludgeoning damage.
Do I
There-
still have to roll the hit though? On
You
it?
have to roll the hit.
Okay.
If your arrow misses him,
Yeah.
it does nothing.
That's right. 19 plus. Yeah, it's a hit.
Okay, alright. Roll up some damage, and then we'll see if he goes to sleep.
9 unless I have sneak attack.
I don't think he has
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you should have got behind me.
Well, he already used his bonus action to move.
I just tried. I had to get there. Yeah, that's what I was
So he couldn't
doing.
use it high.
Okay, so I need to get in front of you.
Well, now you're within 25 feet of him, so we could probably do it.
What's the crab gonna do?
He
Reach-
rolled really well. He did not go to
So
sleep.
you can get
Oh,
this-
my sneak attack.
Sorry, Seals. He rolled 16 on the die. Well, hold on. He rolled 16 on the die. It's a wisdom check.
Crabs aren't
Do you
that
have a negative
smart.
1 or
He only
anything?
has a negative 1, which makes it a 15, which is a success.
Hey,
If he had a negative 2,
I don't buy that crab's that smart.
well, no, his intelligence is a 1. He has a -5 on intelligence. But his wisdom is kind of like your awareness, more so than like.
He lives in a cave.
It's not really wisdom. Like they should really change it. 'cause,
They
like,
really should. Like awareness.
Yeah.
Awareness is a better word.
Situational awareness.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Now what?
Big bone that motherfucker.
Hit him with.
It's your turn, Talon.
Alright, I'm gonna swing this big bone at him. Oh! 2 on the first attack.
You know what's nice about being a level 5 fighter? Roll it again.
2 attacks,
That'll
baby.
Oh, that'll get him.
20 to hit.
That'll hit.
And I'm gonna do
A dirty 20, if you will.
Yeah.
13 damage.
13 damage.
He's gotta have like 100.
Okay, this guy he's staggering.
All right. I'm gonna.
He's doing the whole.
Oh no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna action surge and take another attack.
Okay, alright.
Are those recovering short rests?
I think so.
Yeah.
18 to hit.
18 will hit.
He missed
I saw it. Crab stagger.
Yeah.
13 more damage.
How do you want to do this?
All right.
With the hand.
First thing I want to do is I want to chop the hand off that's holding the bear. I want to fully chop the crab claw off.
So you hit him with
Dibs
this
on that
big
one.
club, and
Good meat.
the Sonic just
Boom!
you hit a joint,
Breaks
just
it.
like explode his elbow joint, and the claw just.
And body knock is going.
He's got his mouth open to catch the crab meat. And then I'm gonna smash him over the head.
Sonic force.
Crack his shell.
The Sonic force just emanates and cooks
Crab
immediately
meat.
Cooks the crab meat.
Body knocks 20 feet below, catching it in his
under the
mouth.
Waterfall as crab meat rains upon you, as y'all have solved my crab mystery puzzle.
All right. Still alive.
And falls down alive.
Session over. Time to drink. I'm just kidding. This is fucking awesome.
This is awesome.
Okay, now I'm gonna slide.
This is, I think,
Machine gun pooter.
this is
All right, y'all
the.
take note of where y'all are. Y'all on these rocks. Y'all are right at the crab.
This takes like. This is what Tailspire's missing.
I know.
If that makes sense.
I know.
Like,
Well, and the in-person, and the
that's what I'm
alcohol.
saying. Well, that's what I'm saying. No, it's just the.
The
well,
vibe.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
the
the
vibe and the
vibe.
socialization of it.
Yeah.
Like,
I have no idea how many people on the Tailspire Reddit are like, hey, how can I use Tailspire in person and use it on a TV? And like, oh, I do it like this. I have my.
well, I can see how that would be
players
great.
logged in.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if we were all sitting over there and the TV was just up and we were just playing on the TV? Like, we'd still get
It'd
the
be-
vibe.
yeah, it'd be a
But
blast.
then we'd get all the visuals
Yeah.
of Tailspire.
Mhm.
And some things, like this encounter,
This is perfect for this
is
because it's a
perfect
climb.
for this because it's a climb. But like the tower, I would either have to build
Measure?
the tower or we just have to use our
Yeah, measure
imagination
them.
really good. Why do you
All right, let's go.
30-foot sticks, Seth? You have a 30-foot movement speed.
Just
Do
hit
you
him
need
with
2 of those?
All right.
Alright, y'all are at initiative. What are y'all doing next?
Hold on a second there, fellas.
Why is he so violently country today?
Well, I've been wanting him to be country the whole time. I just haven't.
See, I
had
wish
the-
I could do accents.
I-
Peaky Blinders.
I-
He needs to be like a
I've-
mountain man.
Okay,
Just keep it
Peaky
what it's
fucking
been.
He needs
Blinders.
to be.
Just keep it on spin.
but I wanted him to be
It has been.
backwoods.
It
but
has
I
been.
just
Well, you're backwoods in general. So.
Yeah.
okay.
You live in a bunker.
You can dox me. You can't fucking find my house.
Alright,
Okay.
so the bear, you can head up there to the bear. He is gnawing on this delicious Sonic cooked crab
Mm-hmm.
and just loving every minute of it.
Love every minute of it, Jerry.
Here's feeling good.
I'm out there all the time, loving every minute of it. Here, watch.
Seinfeld reference. We're old.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm
That's
not
the great. That is
apologizing.
the greatest show ever.
What do you think, guys? Should I
Are you fucking
consume?
No,
the ba-
no.
Should I
So the
enter?
bear,
Should I enter the bear and continue ahead as a scout, or do we want to just push along with it
Enter
on
the
point?
bear.
They
Let's
even
go.
captured that.
to say, I don't want
Red
you to
flag.
hit the bear.
Well, I was gonna say should I
Hard
penetrate the bear, but I decided that would cause a
What is
problem.
happening?
Beast sin.
Oh!
He's mortging into it. Okay.
No scouting needed. Let's get up this damn hill.
All right, bear's on point. Let's move.
Let's just get up this damn
talked
hill.
about
We gotta
Brokeback
get to
Mountain.
this damn tower,
We talked about
boys.
Brokeback Mountain way too much earlier.
So you want the bear to climb up?
Yeah, I want the bear to move.
Y'all move.
Just stay ahead of us.
Yeah, I want
30
the bear to
feet
stay
ahead
ahead
of
of
us.
us. A full turn, a full movement turn ahead of us.
Basically, okay, so you're sending the bear up in 30 feet. What's
Are we
y'all's-
able to scale these?
This is the only one you'll need to do a check on. This one's 10 feet. You'll need to do a check here, and if you fall, you'll take 1d4.
Okay.
But
So I'm
you're
gonna-
Y'all both need to make a check though. You need to make one too.
I haven't. This is my
Okay.
last
Once
month.
you come
Why
up
do
this,
you
you'll have to make a
say
check.
What do I need to
Go ahead
get?
and do it.
You need a DC 10.
Out of, what do I roll, a 10?
Athletics.
Oh, I roll a 20?
Roll a d20
Gotcha.
after athletics.
Oh shit.
For you, it should be pretty easy.
Well, I barely passed. I had a 4 on the die plus 7. An 11. So I make it up to the top of the hill.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what is your level of inebriation?
How do I have a -1 athletics? I'm
Four.
a fucking
I'm-
Well, maybe 5.
I'm probably a 6.
Do what?
Hell yeah, brother.
I'm sorry.
I'm drinking that Nas gin.
I still didn't.
I'm drinking that Nas
I rolled
gin.
3.
What? I had him refill the gin.
So Body Knock, the legendary thief,
Oh, God damn.
goes to climb up this thing,
Slip.
and a fucking rock just gives out. It's gotta be a rock, right?
Yeah.
That gives out on you,
I
right?
hit the handhold.
And he falls down 10 feet and takes 1 damage.
Oh fuck.
So he's back to the bottom.
Oh, I was already there. Yeah, I was already at the bottom.
You gotta roll it again.
Roll behind me.
Shadow, you want to give him a slap on the ass?
I just want to throw him
That's
on
what
my
I
back.
Yeah.
So this time he says, fuck that shit. So he scrambles up it super quick. Makes y'all impressed.
I don't. It's habit. Yeah.
Does Shadow need to roll?
Shadow, no, he
No.
drank that potion.
He just weasels his way right up.
This fucking, he shouldn't have had to drink the potion
I
to
wonder-
begin with, but
Do you know
it's
how
whatever.
old the
Okay, so you guys get up here, and the
Rolls
bear
warrior.
says, what's the bear's perception bonus?
A lot.
Depends on how much
What is
cocaine he
it?
did.
Perception.
Perceives
What's his bonus? What's his plus to perception?
On wisdom?
Yeah, which one
Oh,
is?
perception
Scroll down.
plus 3.
Plus 3. So he's got a plus 3. You have advantage, which
His
gives him a
passive
plus 5.
perception is 13.
Okay, and then you have advantage, so it's a 18
Mm-hmm.
because he has keen sense. He smells something. Y'all climb up this next set of rocks. Y'all kind of scramble up, get up it, and you're in another clearing. There's actually another river here. This one's a little bit wider, moving quite a bit faster, and you're looking at a waterfall coming down off of the mountain. There's a bridge up above you guys, probably another 40 feet up or so. Off to the left are some ladders that go up to said bridge, and the water's falling down from that 40 feet of bridge, and then it tees off and goes either way from right where you're at, unlike rivers normally do. And the where y'all are standing, you're in a little clearing, and level with you guys, you see a little camp. It's got just a couple tents and a little fire, and you guys are looking, and it looks like the fire might still have some embers in it and be burning a little bit, and the bear starts sniffing around this camp, and immediately a ridge goes up, and he smells something. What are you guys gonna do?
I wanna
The bear
investigate.
starts sniffing towards the fire, sniffing around.
I'm gonna follow
Yeah,
the.
I used my investigation too.
I'm gonna investigate the. I'm gonna investigate this tent right here.
Okay. So you walk up to it, and I don't need you to make a roll.
Okay.
Because as soon as you open that tent, you see a guy in there, and
Who-
he goes to stab you.
Who opens the tent?
I open this tent right here.
I need y'all to make an initiative. Where are you guys standing?
Where
Y'all
the-
put
Where
yourselves
I am,
you were.
basically, yeah.
Because the bear was sniffing around at this tent over here.
Shadow is a couple of spaces over, looking down, trying
I'm
to
gonna
figure
be
out
under the
how
this tree.
in the fuck the water comes out of this cave down here when the river tees
This is
up
a spring.
It's this thing.
There's a spring inside the cave.
Yeah, I'm gonna be under the shade of that tree.
I got another
If I
hell of
can,
an initiative. I got a
perhaps.
21.
We'll roll it on your turn if you want
Yeah.
to use your bonus
Okay.
action.
Yeah, I do.
So I open the tent. Dude wakes up and stabs at me.
So you
Roll initiative, and you might reflex faster. We'll see.
I think I did.
Nobody got a, because he didn't pass his.
So my question is,
The bear noticed them, so y'all were on alert. So like nobody gets a surprise
Okay.
round.
Okay.
So my question is, do we kill these guys? Do we parlay? Do we?
Say,
Well, he tried to stab me.
He's got
Yeah.
a sword, and he lunges.
Well, I would too.
It's kind of a dick move. Yeah, you did go into
Yeah,
his
we
tent. Cast
we
a
can
box
play it
on.
out.
I'm just.
All right, what was your roll? You said you rolled an ish, right?
Yeah, 9 plus 3, so 12. Wait, is
21 for me, Sam.
Okay, I've got half a page written, and roll for initiative is on here twice.
Fuck yeah. What was the bear?
16. Just our voice.
All right, Talik, you're first.
I'm first
Perfect.
again.
This guy lunges at you, and you're like, you. I got the reflexes of a cat. What
I'm
are you
gonna
doing?
step out of the way and try and like lance him with the big bone.
All right.
Like poke him.
Yep.
Oh no.
Shouldn't do that in another man's tent.
Too much.
I hit.
I hit.
24 to hit,
Alright, I hit. I love that.
and I did 20 damage with the first attack.
So you step back and you
20!
boom, hit this guy in the chest, and he goes flying back and flies out the back of the tent and just hits the ground. You know you crushed his
We just
lungs.
killed another good guy.
Dead.
Poof! Boom!
We never found out.
I'm gonna yell
I'll
out.
tear on the side if he
I'm gonna
wasn't.
yell out to the other guys
And
and be like, "Who are you? What do you want? You see what I just did to your buddy?"
So you let that guy go flying, and then you know, everybody's on alert. They're like, "Ah!" And this guy steps up and says, "Hold!" So the guy who appears to be the leader of these guys, his initiative was next, and he steps forward, and instead of hitting you, he lowers a spear at you, and he says, "What business do you fools have here? What the hell are you doing with that bear?"
Talik, that's a kill him now voice.
We're here to find the Old Moon Tower. We don't want any trouble with you guys. We just were investigating your camp to see who you were. Who are you?
self-defense, man.
Real question, who are you?
Kill
We're
him.
here on official business
Fucking shank him.
from the grotto. You better get out of our fucking way.
Fuck him up.
As soon as I hear the grotto. Well,
It's his turn.
okay.
Well, what do you do? What do you say?
I say, oh, grotto.
Heard of that place.
We've been there before. And then I'll end my turn.
Okay, he says, then you know what's about to happen to you, and he's gonna take a stab at you with his spear.
Yeah, you're about to all get fucking killed.
Kill! He just smirks and says, "We'll see about that." He gets like a 12.
Misses.
Okay, yeah. I thought so.
I just block it with
You
the...
know, one of these days, it might be nice to. You aren't using a shield, so
I'm not
I'm
using a
sure
shield. My AC is 18,
You're
for the record.
hittable.
Yes.
It just
You wouldn't
requires
even
a
hit
really
me
good roll.
with 12. You might hit the bear.
Would I though?
No.
I don't
Yeah,
think I would.
you would.
I guess his AC's low. He has no armor.
It's 11.
And he's slow. Yeah. All right. Oh, and then it is.
Stop playing pussy.
So one guy pops out from behind this tent where his buddy just went flying. He's gonna run up and attack Talik.
Okay.
That's an at one. Another guy
Trips.
pops out of this thing. He's gonna run up and attack Talik because he doesn't want to attack a bear.
And he falls into a can of baked beans.
That's definitely a miss. And the other guy pops out to stab the noise in front of him, and it's a fucking bear. And he tries to stab.
Bad time.
Oh no! They all miss. So, yeah, this guy was 10 feet away from you. That's their turns.
So
and
there
now-
were 5 and now there's 4?
Correct.
Okay.
And one of them seems to be, the boss seems to be quite a bit more hardy than the rest.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Bear, it is your turn.
19.
19 will hit. Well, who are you attacking? Oh, the poacher right in front of you.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be these two. That'll be a 11.
Damage.
11 damage.
Wow. The bear mauls this man to death.
Yeah,
yeah.
mauls him to death.
All right, so he just.
So he literally rips, just digs his claws into his throat, and just as he's ripping them out with his right paw, he turns to his left and goes to bite the next fucker he sees.
Okay, Rambo style. Throw him
Rambo
in.
style. That's gonna be a 2.
I think even with his bonuses, that'll be missed. Body knock, it is your turn next.
I'm gonna roll my stealth first.
Okay, yeah, you're over under the tree, trying to get a little stealth action.
So 4 plus 9.
13. 13?
13.
So you are hidden from. Yeah, you feel like they don't know what's going on.
Okay. I'm gonna take a short bow shot at the boss man.
All right, boss man, short bow shot. We'll take a short bow shot at him. He's gonna have partial cover, so we'll have a +2 to his AC.
So just don't. Okay.
So it's up to you. You know, they don't look super well armored.
Yeah,
His AC still might not be that bad.
I'll roll it. Yeah.
Alright, you're gonna roll the dice?
Yeah,
Boss
so
man.
Oh, yes!
that hits.
Alright.
Roll a 19 and a 19.
That is 19 on one of them. Alright. Let's see the sneak attack damage, big boy.
16 total.
16. Alright,
Fuck
you do a
yeah.
chomp to this guy, but he's still up. He's still kicking. The boss man looks
I know, he
tough.
does so much damage. You're hiding under a tree over here.
Yeah.
Just
Like, in between
so Aaron
limbs.
just comes shooting out. Just catches this guy on the side. He's like, fuck! They got more! They're in the trees! And then it is Shadow's turn.
Oh, okay. Well,
You said you were looking off the hill.
yeah.
What were you looking for?
I was trying to determine how the river got through that cave.
Oh, you were doing a little bit of cartography.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got a
I
cartographer
love that
skit.
that's like a little side hobby of Shadows. He's like, ah.
He likes maps and calendars.
Well,
The
Seth
eights
likes
and
calendars.
scores.
He's a very organized person.
You should see my fucking calendars
In real life or for this game?
in real life.
Oh, okay.
Both. He's got a full
Both.
calendar he's drawn. A wall calendar with
I have a
pictures.
calendar. I have a printed off calendar, and Seth keeps better track than I do. Oh,
Shadow turns around when he hears the word grotto. At that moment, his rage can be seen in his eyes as they turn from a grayish blue to a solid ice.
Spooky.
At that point, he looks at the boss and he casts Frostbite
It's a suck of a dick!
oh shit!
that target must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
On a failed save, the target takes 1d6 cold damage, and it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes.
That's fun.
Okay. What's the DC?
14.
14.
Con 14, yeah.
He fails it.
So that's 2d6 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're level.
That's 9 damage.
Okay.
And he has disadvantage. That was the boss, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. So he's
And
still up. Just
He's
barely,
well,
I'm
yeah,
certain.
but he has disadvantage on his next weapon attack.
All right.
Love it. That was awesome.
New spell.
Revealing his
Where's
new
the new
spells.
spell be coming from?
Little Elsa action.
All right.
Elsa
All right,
action.
Talik, let it go.
My turn. I'm gonna roll with Big Bone to hit this little guy to my left.
The cold
This one?
never bothered me
Okay.
anyway.
I got a 13 to hit.
Shout out to Anna, the real one in that movie.
A 13 on a regular dude is a hit.
All right. I'm gonna roll to hit with the Big Bone.
Get him with a heel.
Oh baby,
Am I gonna regret naming it that?
16 damage.
Okay. How do you finish this one?
I'm gonna
It's gonna be something.
rear back like a baseball bat and just crack him in the head and knock his head off. Knock
His
like
head-
just like
it's
a
not
watermelon,
off, It's it just like pops.
like
Just
a watermelon.
poof, and his body stands there for a second, and then just like slides down
And
as
then-
it crumples under
And
its
then
own weight.
I'm gonna, as I recoil, it's back to the left. I'm gonna swing it back to the right at this other guy baseball
The
style.
bone?
Yeah, he just crushed that guy's skull with
He's
it.
gangbanging him.
And I got an 11, but I'm going to use a precision superiority die.
Fuck yes!
Use a
You're
precision
so
attack.
smart about when to use those.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you right
he
now,
uses as well. Yes.
Taylor, you would have missed.
I don't know.
But since you did that, you hit. You don't even need to roll it. You
Okay.
need one more.
I hit. Okay.
Well, it's concentrate.
One more. All right. So I go to hit him,
Yeah, you just need one.
and it's a.
I can tell.
It is a
And the great
12
thing is,
damage.
Even though it's like.
Do I get to add on the precision attack? Do I add that D8?
I don't think so. I think we've checked out.
No.
You don't get to that one.
All right. So I only do 12 damage to him. So I swing
Finish
it back.
another one.
Oh, swing it back, and I pop his head the exact
Yeah,
same
these
way.
are just
That's
grunt
awesome.
poachers from what you can tell. Kaboof!
Boy!
Pop! And
I
so
just
now
popped
it's
two of their
just
heads.
I know!
The women and the
So
children
now it's just the
too.
leader left, and he's hurt. He's got an arrow in him. He's got a fucking ice freezing him. He's like, wait, no! Let me be! Let me be! I surrender! I surrender! What are you telling the bear to do? As this cocaine bear has a blood-soaked man in front of
And a
him.
lot of
Shadow
cocaine.
cannot
And a lot
fucking
of
handle
cocaine.
it. I'm sorry. It's just the facts.
That bear's got a lot of cocaine.
He's not telling that bear anything. He's sitting there grinning.
Got a whole bag of it.
He says, tell it to the judge.
17.
That one is hard to read.
Tell me, well, no. Tell me how the bear does this.
Yeah, I mean. So, the bear sees it. Shadow ignores giving it any type of command. And the bear grabs the boss, sticks his claws into his chest, swings his right arm back, and cleaves his head from his body. And then drops his torso on the ground.
I believe y'all decapitated 3 of 5 of these creatures. And dethroned one of them.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I've never heard that word before.
Search the camp, see if there's anything
Recruiting
valuable.
calls from ISIS.
Okay? Yeah, okay. Roll an investigation.
I got a 14.
That's what I was
14. So you do some digging around, and nothing really impressive stands out. You find a little notebook on the leader.
Okay.
That has it's just like a notepad. It's like a grocery
Ledger.
list that just has like names. It says Firetail Goats is one
Fuck,
thing you
it's
see.
another one.
And then you just see scratched out, and you see ice moths scratched out.
Told you we should have fucking interrogated.
And so, just a few things like that, and it looks like they've basically been fishing and coming up empty.
Okay.
I bet they're fishing for a fucked up fish that's got powers. Like Gyarados.
Probably.
Like Gyarados.
Probably exactly what they're doing. Alright, so Shadow hippity hops over to the shoreline, gives a little signal to the bear, and the bear continues and hops up on the rocks and hops across the stream.
Ooh, a slack
This
line.
way.
On the right.
This way.
Yep.
Okay, so he goes over to the right. So there's a big cliff over there. That's 40 feet up. But he has a climb speed, so he doesn't need to make any checks. He can climb right up it.
30.
Well, it'll take 2 turns, but he can climb up it
Okay.
without any checks.
Yeah, so he climbs up it.
Talik wants to hop across this side.
Okay. Make me a athletics. Well, hold on. It's a 5-foot jump. You can jump. over
Okay.
it. Whoop to the rock. Another 5 feet. Whoop. Past it. What's
Shadow
what's
is
Shadow doing? While-
bebopping behind the bear.
You're going this way?
Yeah.
What about you, Body?
I'm gonna go towards Talik.
Okay, you wanna go this way with Tall Lake?
I was about to say, I have a +3 on leaping jumps.
I think you might
Cool.
have tossed him like Boromir and Gimli.
Yeah.
Toss
Generally,
me!
it's-
Toss
you can
me!
jump your strength 4,
Okay.
which is only a 9, right?
So yeah, so I can
You
do
can jump 9
12.
feet, but you can do 12. Cool, so you can jump a 10-foot gap, easy.
To be continued on the next episode of Dungeons and Dragons and Dummies. Find out what happens to our party next week.